So first topic that we're going to discuss is pricing and distribution. Okay, sorry, not pricing and distribution, packaging and distribution. So this is quite an interesting thing, and this talks about how do you share your application with others. So we understand that in Salesforce, what do we have? We have our standard login ID, password. People come, they log into your Salesforce account, and they access the applications and all. You log into your developer, or you access the application that you have designed. Now if you have designed an application and you want to share it with others, okay, that other person can be a partner, can be a client, can be a friend, so commercial, non-commercial, whatever be the reason, you have created an application and you want to share it with someone else. Packaging and distribution talks about that. All right, how can you distribute your application to others, or how can you share your application with others? Okay, so there's a very simple way of doing that. First of all, you need to create a package. Okay, so Salesforce allows you to create a package, put all the components into the package. Okay, the components means Salesforce components. So these can be objects, it can be fields, tabs, apps, so whatever components we have. The workflow rules, validation rules, page layouts, everything can be a component. Okay. So first of all, you will have to create a package. You have to put all the components into the package. Then you have to upload the package. Salesforce gives you an option of uploading the package. Okay, the moment you upload the package, you get the download URL. The moment you upload the package, you get the download URL. You have to take this download URL and you have to share it with the other person. All right, this is how simple it is. So you just go to setup, create packages. See this? First of all, go and create a package. Okay. Go to setup, create packages, click on new, give a name to the package, whatever name you want to give, save it. Pretty simple. Got it? So what does it do? It creates a blank package for you, simple blank package for you. Now you just need to add components to this. Add what components you want to put into the package. For example, if you have to share certain documents with a friend, what will you do? You will take an envelope, put all those documents in an envelope, and then you will courier it, right? That sort of thing. So the same thing is happening here. I've created a package, then I add components into it. All your Salesforce components are available to be added. As I told you, objects, fields, page layouts, email templates, whatever you want to share, you just put it there. Okay. Add this to package. Everything added to the package. Now you just have to upload the package. Alright, so once you have, if you want to add more components, add it. Now you can just upload the package. It takes a couple of minutes for the package to get uploaded. Before that, it will ask you for a version name. So if there is a version for your package, let's say v1.1. So your application has been uploaded. Okay. Just had some error, some components are not allowed. Let me go to this package and try to bring in something else.
Yeah, why couldn't you not upload this one, sir?
Because there is some code written on this package which is not allowed.
Okay.
So that is something which we'll discuss during while we are doing the coding and stuff.
Private.
Okay. So package upload complete. The moment your package upload is complete, you will get this installation URL. Okay. Now you can share this installation URL with anyone. Okay, anyone who has a developer edition or a Salesforce edition can use this link to download the package on their Salesforce org. That is how simple it is. For example, you guys are working on an application right now. Let's say Arpan has designed an application. He has designed 50% of it. Now he will pass it on to Vishal. But Vishal has a different developer edition, Arpan has a different one. So Arpan can actually create a package and give it to Vishal. So now what Vishal can do is he can just use his link, download the package. Now the moment he tries to install the package, all the components will get installed on his developer org. So Vishal again does not need to start from point zero. He can just start from what Arpan has already done. He can just start from there and build further on. Got this? So this packaging and distribution can be a good option for you if you have designed a really good application. You can also start approaching your clients. You can talk to the client and you can sell them. I'm not saying this as something that you can do right now, but that's something that you definitely can do, sometime down the line.
Sir, is there no concept of continuous integration where everyone can see everything in parallel, like without uploading all this and?
Again, you did not get the concept.
Sir.
No, you did not.
Hello.
Hello. You can hear me?
Yes, sir. I can go ahead.
Okay. You did not understand the concept. This package is something where you have designed something, you want to share it with someone else. All right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
integration is what? It is like selling it. Okay. Integration is what? Integration is,
Okay. I get
continuous
it.
connection. So you don't want a continuous connection.
Okay. So now we know I'm Accenture. I did something for Dell. Same concept. If I get another work order for Acer, probably I'll go ahead and use this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for example, if you have
So then
designed an application for a certain client and you have that application ready, tomorrow you get another client, you just have to create a package which take this link, install it on their org. Okay. So but that business will not allow you to integrate your developer edition with them, right? Then you will start accessing all their data. That they would not want. They just need the infrastructure from you that you have to give. So that is the concept of the package. Got that?
Is that even legal? I mean,
This package and distribution. This is pretty much legal. No? This is your application you have designed. You can sell it. What is the problem there?
oh.
I have one question, Jeet.
For example,
What will
Samit, one second. Huh? For example, you design a website, okay, website template, all right, HTML, nice, beautiful looking website. Now, if you want to sell it to your client, what will you do? If I am a client, I come to you, I tell you that I'll give you $200, give me that website design. what will you do? You'll just copy that file and give it to me, right? HTML file, copy
Yeah.
it and give it to me, right? So that's your tool, you have designed, you can definitely, sell it for money, without money, give it to me. So this application that you have designed here, this is now your property. You can give it to your customer, take some money. You can give it to your friends just for fun. That's it. Correct.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Samir. Go ahead.
Yeah, just I want to ask one thing here. We need to create a new login, or it will be integrated with the old login where we are downloading the package. And what will happen to the other tabs which might have been created before downloading the package? So what will happen to those?
Again, let's understand this concept. So we are talking about two different instances of Salesforce. One is, for example, Ravali's org, and the other one is Sambit's org. Got it? So this is a different developer organization org, or this is a different Salesforce org. This is a different Salesforce org. Okay. She designed the application, created app. She wants to give it here. Can you, if I ask you that, okay, go and access Ravali's application, can you access it straight away? No. It only shows you your app, right? Because that is your uh, limitation defined by Salesforce, that whatever login password you have put. Now this app she has created, she will upload it if she wants to share it with you. She would need to upload it. Now once this is uploaded, she will get an installation URL. She can give it to you. You can use that installation URL. For example, in this app, there are two objects and two tabs. Okay. Now once you install it, you will get these two objects and two tabs included in your org. That is what is happening. Got it? So you are using your login ID password, so there is no concept of creating a new login ID password, nothing. You are using your org login ID password. She is using her login ID password. Are we clear
I'll
on this?
just repeat the installation URL.
You just need to share the installation URL, that's it. Got it? It's not different. Please go ahead.
To create a new app in the app selection, right?
You just have to install. You don't have to do anything. Whatever components are there, they will come automatically.
Okay.
Fine.
Replica.
For more clarification, please take this URL and put it on your what do you say?
Sir, will it also give instructions? What is what and all? How do we get that information?
You just click on this. I just want one of you to share your screen. Ravali, I'll share your screen. Okay. Just open this link and make sure you are logged in into your developer edition and open this link.
Just here itself, Jeet. I am in my.
Yeah, you can open it in a different tab also, or just click on the link, whatever you want to do. Yeah. That's it. So it will ask you that do you want to install it? You say continue, it will install. So whatever components are there in that package, those components will get created automatically for you. Okay, so you don't have to do anything. So if that package includes apps, objects, fields, validation rules, workflow rules, approvals, everything will get created automatically. Got it? So we don't
No
have
need to
to.
log in also. It
No,
already got
you were
got
already
my.
logged in.
Yeah. Now I just copied and clicked on it. That's all.
Because you are logged in on other tab, that is the reason why it did not ask you to log in.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you were not logged in, then it would have asked. You have to log in, otherwise how will it understand which org are you talking about,
Yeah,
right? So because you were previously logged in, that is the reason why you did not have to log in. Otherwise, you guys can log in.
right.
Sir,
Clear?
how can I understand this app, sir? I mean, if I use it, basically you did it and then you gave me this link. Now I have to understand what is what and how is it
No.
interlinked.
So you see this page, it is telling
Yeah.
objects, tabs. So what is that
Mm,
you have inside that package? You can see that.
okay. We need to write notes.
So this will be included in the training app, right?
This will be included where? This
In
will
the
be
training app.
included under the app. See, there is an app which has come along with this. Train
With a different app name, right?
with a different app name, right?
Yeah, that's what I am asking. Like,
Okay. See, training app is also
Where,
a
Jeet? Where
component
is the?
in the
Yeah,
package components.
yeah, 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 okay.
Okay. So again, try and understand this app is nothing in Salesforce. It's just a user interface. So a training app or sales app or a service app does not make any difference. That's just a user in the UI, right? And that app is also included in a package as a component. So if you see the list of the components which we are getting, there's an app also which comes along with this, right? Clear?
Yeah, Jeet.
Okay. So that's one thing. Now let me share my screen. Let me come back to my screen. Okay, so this is one concept. Okay, so this is something which works when we are talking about two Salesforce orgs which are not connected, right? Which are not connected means they do not have any connection. But we have a concept of connected orgs as well. Okay, which is called a sandbox. Anyone who knows what is a sandbox?
Sandbox will come in testing, right?
It's like God mode. You can do whatever.
testing instance.
Sandbox testing.
Okay. So sandbox is again, call it a dummy environment or a testing environment or a development environment. So the way you are working in this developer org, you cannot do everything on the production org, right? If you're working for a company and there are 40, 50 people using their application, a live application, can you go and create a workflow rule like this? Is it
No.
possible? Think about it. Now we just create a workflow rule, we activate it. So if we create a workflow rule, all of a sudden, what will happen? Emails will start going to the client without even testing, right? Can we create things like this in a production live environment? No. Can you just go ahead and create an approval process, something like this? No. So, or can we just go ahead and create a few fields, because there are a lot of people who are using it live. So there, whatever we do, until and unless you are working for a client which has not yet deployed the application. So sometimes the client is, we work for client who is not yet using the application. They are just started, they're just asked us to create an application for them, and we are in the process of developing the application for them. So until and unless that is the scenario, you do not use the live or production environment for doing anything. Everything happens in a sandbox environment. So sandbox is kind of a dummy environment which is a connected environment to the actual org. Okay. So sandbox is something which is very similar to the production, but these are two different environments. Okay. So usually what happens, you have a production org. Okay, practically in developer edition, the one that we are using right now, we just have one org. Testing also we are doing there, creating is also being done there, because that is something they have given us for free, and there is no practical work going on there. But real time scenario, you will have a production of front end which people are using, and then you will have a sandbox. So sandbox is meant for development and testing. Once things are developed and tested properly on sandbox, you see that okay, the functionality is working okay, then you move the components from sandbox to production. Correct? So first of all, for anything, talk about a small workflow rule, talk about creating a 4 fields or something. Anything first of all should be created in sandbox. So this is the process. I think you all will agree to this. It should be created in the sandbox, then it should be tested in the sandbox, and then it should be deployed to production. Yes, so ideally this should be the process. So in sandbox to production, this is again transferring some components, Salesforce components, from one org to other. We use a concept called change set. Okay, so here we use a concept which is called change sets. Alright. Now what is the change set? Change set is a pretty simple option. This is not available in your developer org, so you cannot find it. I just want you to know this. Because in developer edition we do not have a sandbox concept. So what happens with a change set? A change set is pretty similar to the package that we discussed in our last concept. Okay, change set is pretty similar to package. So basically what you do, you go to sandbox, create things, create components, whatever you need. Okay, test them, then to transfer it from sandbox to production, you create a change set. Okay, add components to the change set, upload the change set. Only the word is different. There we were talking about a package, here we are talking about a change set. Okay, upload the change set, then log in into production. So log out of your sandbox, log in into production environment, and install the change set. Okay, got that thing? So apart from that, there is no other difference. Why I want you to understand the sandbox production concept, it's not there in the developer edition. You will never get to practice on a live sandbox thing. But for your understanding, I just want you to have this word, just keep this word in mind, change set thing. Rest everything works like a package only. Only difference between a package and change set is package is meant for two different orgs which are not connected. Change set is meant for orgs which are connected, like sandbox and production, like front end and back end kind of thing.
One question here, Jeet.
Yeah.
Why can't you use the same package you can here from sandbox to production?
Okay. So if you do a package from see, if you create a package and then move it from sandbox to production, then you are taking slightly longer way to do the same thing. Correct. So because change set is a lot more easier. You don't have to what do you say? You don't have to spend that much of time and effort into putting things into the package and stuff, and then take a URL. That's a longer way of doing the same thing. I mean, package definitely can be done, but you don't have to do that. Change set is an easier way. and then you will have all your change sets lined up as well properly. So it's an easier way of doing that. That is the reason why. Okay, so we understand this thing. Apart from this concept, I don't think you need to understand more about anything else about sandbox, because whatever is there in the sandbox is exactly the way you see here. So production and sandbox, there is no difference as such. The only thing that you have to keep in mind that when you are developing something which you have not tested, which you are not allowed to develop in the production, you should go and develop in sandbox. Then you have to deploy it from the sandbox to the production, because actual work is going on in the production. So think of sandbox as a go down, and think of the production environment as a showroom. Okay, so things come into the go down first, then they are actually put into the showroom. So before you bring anything to the showroom, you just have to put it in the warehouse or somewhere. So that is how it is. The sandbox is more like that. Alright, clear on this? So just keep this change set thing in mind, because sometimes you might be asked a question related to sandbox. So just keep this, that all development happen exactly the way we are doing. So this developer edition that we are using is more or less like a sandbox only. So there is no difference in the way we create things. The only thing is that after creating and testing, we put it into the change set, and then we deploy the change set. That's it. That is what you need to know. Another concept that we're going to talk about is an app exchange. Okay. Now what is an app exchange? App exchange is the Salesforce marketplace for apps, or let me say Force.com apps. Force.com apps are the apps which are designed on the Salesforce.com platform, right? So has anyone seen appexchange.com or appexchange.salesforce.com? Anyone who has seen App Exchange?
I saw it, sir. Like, I searched for few apps and like ServiceNow app.
Which one? Did you get that
There is an
app?
option in our application app experience.
I didn't know. It's like some integration and all. They have some things. I mean, how to do integration. I couldn't understand much.
Even I saw but didn't understand.
Look at it now.
There are like plenty apps.
Yeah. So what is this?
Business app marketplace.
Yes. This is the business app marketplace. So this is the marketplace for Salesforce.com apps. Alright. So this is where all your apps are developed.
Okay.
Okay, so the apps are sold basically. If there is a company which has designed any app and they want to sell it, this is where they sell the apps. Alright. So I was just telling you packaging and distribution. If you know the client, then you can directly sell it to the client, right? If you don't know the client, and if you just want to promote your apps, you can do it here. But promoting your apps on App Exchange or selling it on App Exchange is definitely a little difficult process in terms of because this is maintained or monitored by Salesforce.com. So you have to be a partner of Salesforce.com. Your app has to be approved. You have to have a lot of insight about what kind of an app should be there and all that stuff. You'll have to sign an agreement with Salesforce.com, and on top of that, every app or every license of your app which is sold on Salesforce will have a cut on that, right? So that is how it is. So basically that is the thing. But why I want you to be aware of app exchanges. This is one place where you get a lot of inspiration, you will get a lot of ideas, you will get a lot of concepts to learn, right?
Yeah.
So if you have to learn music, then what is the best way to do it? Listen to other musicians or listen to other singers who are singing, right? So if you want to learn more about apps, this is the best place. Come here, see the concepts, try and understand this. So this is again something which I don't want you to start opening apps one by one and then you start reading that. No. Just if you have a concept, always try to come to App Exchange with a certain concept in mind. Let's say you're thinking about an app. Vishal, I think he was talking about what app you're designing, Vishal? What's
Sir?
anything? Well, you were creating some app, no? Clinic or something.
Yeah, it's a doctor clinic app.
Doctor Clinic app, okay. So Doctor Clinic app. Now you want to get more ideas on that, okay. So try and search for this. Healthcare and life sciences, can we get something here?
Oh, okay.
So that is how you should come here, okay. Schedulo, schedules and dispatches, managers, field workers and employees, okay. Real zips, healthcare and life science, physician relationship management. See, so if you come up with a concept, you are good. You will get more concepts here. If you just come and start searching for nothing, then you will not get ideas. Again, we were talking about training application, right? So just think about training. Come to the education industry, search for apps on the education industry. Class enrollment. We were talking about enrollment kind of thing, or class enrollment. What kind of an app can be designed? Try to read more about this. What they have designed. Attendance tracker, if you seriously want to track the attendance of an education business. Enlighten CRM. Got this? Learn smarter sites. Intro maps. Insta Cloud. So there's so many, hundreds of apps, thousands of apps. So that is how we basically, work on this. Got it? So there are three things that we have talked about. We have talked about, the packaging and distribution, where you can, just if you know someone who needs your app, it can be a friend, it can be a colleague, it can be client. So you can directly, put all those components into a package, share it, upload it, share the installation URL. Okay. You want to charge or you want to give it for free? Absolutely your choice. Second concept that we talked about is, what is the second concept? The sandbox to production using a change set. Same thing. The third concept that we're talking about is an app exchange app. So app exchange is a place where again we are talking about the same kind of an app, but this is the marketplace where you can display your app and you can sell it. But to sell your apps here, you only need to be a partner. I mean, I cannot start putting my apps here, or you cannot start putting your apps until and unless you are not a partner of Salesforce.com, right? Are we clear on this? Okay. So I think that's what we are going to discuss today. Tomorrow we are going to talk about a few more concepts and topics, all right, which are related to this. And then day after tomorrow we'll move into our programming stuff. So that's it for today. Please go back, work on things, and I'll see you all tomorrow, same time, same link.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you all.
Thanks, Jeet.
Jeet, I sent.
Thank you.